Okay, welcome back everybody. This is the 5th installment from my LP of Bleach, Resurrección. Last time we played as Byakuya and Kyoraku, and this time we get to play as Yoruichi, and hopefully we'll be able to finish it out by the end of this part. Alright, so let's get started.
The 13-Court Guard Squad seem to have gained the upper hand during the decisive battle at Karakura Town. Or so they think. Aizen has washed his hands of the defeated Espadas and draws his sword to fight. He crushes the captains one by one. Returning from Wako Mundo, Ichigo finds an opening and strikes at Aizen. But the power of the Hogyoku renders it utterly ineffective. Aizen is now simply toying with Ichigo. At that moment, Isshin Kurosaki, Kisuke Urahara, and Yoruichi Shihoin arrive. They had prepared for Aizen's invasion with a number of plans and tactics in order to win this war.
Alright, here we go. Now, I like Yoruichi's character in the anime, but in this game, especially for this mission, it can be a little, I don't know what you'd like to say. It doesn't really suit the style of the game, because she is largely a one-on-one type character in my opinion. I don't know. I'm not a fan of playing as her in the mission itself, but I don't know why. It seems like it takes longer than it should.
Let's go.
Anyway, this is her armored form. I'm not really sure what's Witchy armor. I've been meaning to look it up because I'm not. She has Ankan anyway. That at least helps her out because it's a familiar attack. Swordsman had this too. She also has counters. I like to use her counters a lot.
There we go.
No. Ah.
There we go.
It's like around this part of the game where they actually become, dangerous. I mean, when they beat up on you, and here we go.
You missed your chance to kill me, Ichigo.
This is her circle attack. Muso Rendu. I think it's like warrior dance or something like that. Anyway, these guys have not ceased to be very annoying, so let's just take them out in as close to one shot as possible. Oh man. Keep these at least Anken is really good for getting advantage of. I hate you. I hate you. Yeah. Yeah, listen to this sound. Well, while I was down in Philadelphia, like running through this game for the first time with Matsudewa. We at one point because we had like really unlocked a lot of stuff, and it was just, we were trying on higher difficulties, and at one point on like one of them, he actually lost one of the fights. It's like, what? I actually lost it? So I made like the sarcastic remark, oh wow, I mean, imagine that. Enemies are actually supposed to defeat you in this game. Yeah, now I'm starting to sound like that. I don't know.
Or perhaps easy.
Overall, it's typically an easy game. I mean, this is very hard though, but it still shouldn't be that hard, especially considering how ridiculously over-leveled I am. I mean, I think Yoruichi is like level 90 at this point.
One more. Let's go. One more. Let's go.
These things are annoying because they're using that like drill attack more often. Oh shoot, get around the corner, get around the corner. Hit it. And these flyers. Now they come with all the annoyance of spawning these enemies way too much. without the ability to kill them in 2 hits like Cypher did.
One more.
Come on. There we go.
Not done yet. One more.
Yeah, let's go around.
No use.
Anyway,
There we go. How's this?
here's something I do take issue with, though. Shouldn't the Hechias be dead at this point?
How's this?
Oh, you ruined my combo!
So, did that hurt? Let's go.
For that the punishment is dead. Anyway,
Let's go. Let's go.
still, those guys should be dead at least, I think, because Rudabon was the one who was spawning them, and we killed Rudabon, so... Oh well. It's not really that important.
You just say
It's a Bleach game, no one's playing it. Yeah, because of course Bleach makes so much sense to begin with, right?
from the very beginning. I have known ever since you were
I mean, Bleach is totally the most consistent
from the very moment of your birth.
manga series there is.
You are a mix with a human.
Anyway, where is it? Okay,
Is that you? Dad?
come on, be healthy. Oh, disappointment.
One more.
Anyway, where are our enemies? There we go. And here we have an exceedingly annoying part of the game, the part of this mission coming up.
Let's go.
No, where? Behind me.
One more.
Again, these things are annoying.
No use. Let's go. One more.
Let's see, I have 400 down there in the bottom corner. Yeah.
One more. There we go. There we go.
There we go, I'm
Let's
at
go.
300 again.
There we
There.
go. Not done yet. Let's
You
go.
deserve that. All these enemies deserve that.
Let's
That's
go.
what... They're there to be obstacles, and sometimes they're there to be annoying obstacles.
Let's go.
Anyway,
Obviously, the orb of destruction.
come on.
What a fitting name.
Helicopter kick him for a while.
This animation destroys all boundaries between those who are gods.
Come on. Now this section is really annoying as for keeping. Come on!
Been a while, Eisen.
Let's go.
Refuse what to hug you.
It's really annoying for keeping combo.
I did not use it. I mastered it.
Come on!
The same technique you could not do.
One more. Not done yet.
Come on, get me over there.
Not done
I
yet.
kept it.
There we go. One more.
Yeah, this is... I mean, I'm running out of things to say. I got...
So, did that hurt?
Let's see, if I finish these guys off,
One more.
that should be enough. They deserve it, they're annoying.
Let's go.
I don't really need the things in there. And now we get to fight the boss. The boss being Aizen. And this, surprisingly, for being Aizen, he's not that difficult.
It's you, Yoroichi Shihoin.
It hasn't been that long, but you look so different now.
We all look unsightly in the process of our evolution. Come, regardless of your spells or powers, I will show you their futility before me. Raikoho.
Why can't I lock on to it? Come on.
You mastered is proof of your dedication.
Some guys.
They can also
Oh,
be seen
what's
as
he
the
doing?
number of holes.
Fine, you deserve this. I should...
And I will now proceed to crush
I'll just keep hitting him with it. There we go.
Now, proceed with your next
You
move.
deserve that.
Yoriichi Shihoin, dead peaceful in Yama. Ishin Kilson.
Not done yet.
What's wrong? It's I know
Oh, bees.
execute
You deserve this. Take the beating I'm giving.
each one until you have none left.
Let's go!
Are you alright, Yoruichi?
One more!
Oh.
Of course. Who do you think you're talking to?
What are you looking at?
I pushed him into his own spell, and
Who may surpass my intelligence?
what? He doesn't really.
Though we are not strength, our existence interests me. You are dead.
This should be enough to finish him. Right in the face.
Now prepare yourself.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. That was worse than right in the face, though. Oh man, that worked out perfectly.
That was a good attack. But I now understand it. Now, it is time you understood my power.
Oh, there could not be a more satisfying attack in this game. Oh, man. Oh, that was just perfect. See, even she's laughing at that. Anyway, after that, now we can move on to the next few fights. Last few fights, I should say. Unless I decide to do missions. Oh, I have to go brag about that sometime. Anyway, let's keep this rolling. Oh, I gotta go freeze frame that. I'm making that my desktop. That was awesome. Anyway, mission 13. Now we get to fight Ichimaru, and this one is another, well...
Ichigo is shocked to discover that all of his battles were set up by Aizen from the beginning. He is unable to hide his frustration at this revelation. Suddenly, Ichigo's father, Isshin Kurosaki, steps between Ichigo and Aizen. After exchanging a few words with Isshin, Ichigo regains his composure. He resumes his fight with Gin Ichimaru.
Anyway, this is another single boss fight. It's a little better in my opinion than the Ukiura fight because you don't have to play as Hollow Ichigo. You get to play as my completely tricked out, fully leveled Ichigo. Normal Ichigo, Bankai Ichigo. Another cutscene.
It's been a while since the last time we fought. Do you remember? You know, the last time we fought? I remember. I remember you as some weird little kid. I don't remember. It's not that I don't remember your sword. I don't remember your heart.
Anyway,
Let's go, Uto!
I have to find stuff to talk about. So, what should I talk about with Ichimaru? I don't know, there's not really a lot to talk about. I mean, I don't know that much about it. I mean, this part of the game is getting into the part where it would be from the anime that I haven't seen yet. So, I can't really comment here.
This time, I thought you were gonna hold back, but you were kind of
These boss fights really aren't that difficult because this attack is just so applicable to these types of fights. What? I thought it was guarded.
100 swords. That's why when I was small.
Whoa, this thing is lagging. It's gonna miss me, I think. What? Did it miss me?
With a hole in your heart. Do you know the
Anyway,
range when you consider my bonfire?
now I'll put my mask on. This is the hologram. And he'll be done in like 2 seconds.
That's my fun. Gonna hold.
I mean, I'm like, here's how I'm gonna finish him. We're gonna use this.
13 kilometers.
There we go. He's done. Yes, he is. Single boss, really fast. Not a lot to comment about. My style.
Open the gates. We will now invade Karakura Town in the Soul Society.
Yes. Wait.
I will leave you here. I will devour you after everything is over.
Next time you're out on a date, try this line. You have weird eyes. Anyway.
I told you it'd be over quick.
In my opinion, this is the first one I got an S on, and I'm pretty convinced you have to try not to get an S on this one. I mean, look, it lasted a little under a minute. That's kind of funny. Anyway. Genichimaru, he's a cool character, kind of, I guess, for a villain. He has the look of a villain. I don't know. I'm pretty sure I saw this somewhere, but Tite Kubo actually, I think, intended Genichimaru to be like the main villain of the series, and then just kind of decided, oh, let's make it Aizen. And then he ran with that, and then we have the entire Bleach series up until like very recently. Anyway, now we get to move on to the very last episode.
Now, completely fused with the Hogyoku, Aizen heads for the real Karakura town in the Soul Society, intent on destroying it. He leaves Ichigo and the others in his wake. Grasping Aizen's power, Ichigo succumbs to despair. But encouraged by Ishii, he stands once more to pursue Aizen. Upon arriving at the Soul Society, he kills his adjutant, Gi, and transforms into an entity that transcends Hollows and Soul Reapers. The end is nigh. In the Precipice world connecting the world of the living and the Soul Society, Ichigo learns the final Getsuga Tensho. The final battle is about to begin.
So, how do they explain Ichigo defeating pretty much the most powerful person you could imagine existing? That's right, they pull an even stronger attack right, well, you know, from where. Anyway, this one we actually get to use a different form of Ichigo called Final Ichigo. I know, it's so cleverly named, but yeah, we get to fight as a new form of Ichigo, and, well, it's a lot more powerful. This isn't going to take very long, especially considering he's maxed out. He has, like, incredibly strong attacks. Here, you'll get to see some of these things. The only catch is you can't actually use his L2 attack.
Cry about not being able to protect the ones you love. You have to protect Karakura Town.
What? No. You don't lose your combo. You do not lose your combo. You lose your combo. I'm starting to think now. So let's just go into his L2 form. I'll be able to keep it for the entire time, really. It's not that hard. Move on, though. Anyway. They introduce a new enemy right here, even though it doesn't make much sense. You can tear through them so easily, it's not funny. Like a knife through butter, it doesn't even begin to cut it, because I've actually had difficulty cutting through butter before. Anyway. So I guess I can comment on, because I've done a little bit of reading about the series, because I want to see the anime instead of actually reading the manga. I don't know, for whatever reason. Except I did get impatient and read the last, the Lost Shinigami Ancient whatever arc. So like I said, I got impatient, but I don't really know what goes on here, but I guess he just goes and trains in the Dangai Precipice world, which is so original for a shonen fighter, having the characters train in some separate region for the ultimate battle, right? Like, I've never seen that before.
If you don't stop Aizen, everyone
Anyway.
and everything who wanted to attack Kurotown will die.
Anyway,
Time! Hurry!
he takes on this new form. I'm gonna get hit by that. Takes on this new form, you know, defeats the ultimate evil. Turns to run out of.
This is the end.
There we go. That was very helpful. Actually, let's do this. See if this does it. Yeah, not even that. I'm just gonna have to run out of ignition. Yeah, it's not like I need to be in constant ignition. I mean, he becomes ridiculous in that mode. Look, I just defeat a Menos in 6 attacks. That is insanely fast. I mean, we're gonna tear through the rest of this level. I mean, it doesn't take very long at all. That's just how, I mean,
It's all up to you. I'm counting on
that's basically what you need to do to beat these to get the S ranks. Be very fast. And there are probably faster people than me, like people who are actually good gamers, but you know, it's not going through at the speed I've gone through it. You know, it's fine. And here we go, the final battle.
I see. So you can't allow that, Hogyoku. To be second to a mere human.
Let's do this, Aizen. This'll be over in a flash.
Yeah, anyway.
I see.
He now sounds like
This is my evolved form. Now, allow us to test
ouch, get away from me.
and soul.
If I was in my ignition form, this would be going so ridiculously fast it would be
What does that mean?
If you are, then you have disappointed me. I don't feel any spiritual pressure from you.
He has ridiculous attacks. I mean,
You made no
but
use
as strong as he's supposed to be, he doesn't take that long to beat.
in your now powerless state.
And I think that was it.
Transcendent one.
Yeah, I am the Transcendent one. Anyway, we get to see
Let's
him
end this, Aizen.
use his ultimate attack.
I'll show you. The final Getsuga Tensho.
Divine Justice works too.
Using this technique, will cost me my powers as a Soul Reaper. That's what it means to be final. Mugetsu.
And there's the game. Well, no, not exactly. Sorry. Well, look, I just ruined the dramatic cutscene, where Ichigo cuts a mountain in half. Yeah. Anyway. So let's see how we did. Oh no, these are the credits. Alright. Yeah, like I said, it's not a long game at all. Not at all. Not in any sense of the word. It's pretty short. I beat it in just under 2 hours. And that was like all very hard. And all S ranks except for one little hitch in there. Tsugaya, wherever you are. I've never actually watched these whole credits, so I guess we'll get to see. Oh, look at that! They're actually giving the Japanese voice actors names. Well, you can't actually hear them, so there's a reason for that, but I hope they do give the English voice actors too. They probably will, probably. It's a good game. They could have added more fights. One thing the one thing about the whole series, this would be the perfect point to end it. They defeated Aizen, the pretty much ultimate evil in the entire Bleach universe. I mean, he was the most powerful being for, like, you just saw him. He fuses with the Hogyoku and basically transcends any ability that either Soul Reapers or Ankars or Vizards could have. Ichigo gets his ultimate power, but they decide not to end the series there. That'd be a good spot to end it, but no, I mean, I guess, you know, Tight Kubo knows what he's doing. I guess he likes the series so much that he wants to just do it forever, but I don't know. One of the things I've always liked about these, like, anime series and such is that, you know, they're kind of closed off. They don't just run forever until, you know, they just get too stupid to continue. Like, things like Code Geass, Death Note, Full Metal Alchemist. Those things ran for a finite run. Bleach is kind of just ongoing. I mean, it's just gonna keep running until it stops, until no one really cares anymore. You know, by that time, it's just gonna probably be no good. So I don't know. I wish they wouldn't do that to series I like. Anyway, I don't know what else I can say about this game. I mean, it's really fun, especially if you like Bleach. If you like Bleach and beat-em-up games, running around as your favorite characters is definitely a big plus for this. I mean, it's basically a fan game. Could it be enjoyed by someone who's not a fan? Sure. I mean, it's a little short, but it's a pretty solid beat-em-up game. Then again, I mean, it is a Bleach game. Bleach is pretty popular. So, I mean, if you watch Bleach, you've probably heard of it. If you don't, probably not. Still, I hope they do put out DLC for it at some point. More battles. I'll probably run through the missions at this point. I don't know, because that's a lot more recording to be done. I'll definitely start throwing this up soon. I shouldn't say that, though. That's my recording practices. I'm also kind of just sitting here talking because I know no one really cares about the credits to get another trophy. You get a trophy for watching the credits once. You also get a trophy for watching the opening animation 3 times without skipping it. And I thought it meant 3 times in a row, and then when I went to go get it the first time after it played through, and it's like, wow, okay, so I guess I just get this trophy for nothing. Anyway, yeah, you get a trophy for that. There are a bunch of other trophies that can be obtained that will take a ton of time to get, like maxing out all the characters' levels. I mean, I maxed out Ichigo's. You get a trophy for maxing 1. Anyway, this is almost over. You can see we're getting down to the last few character art things here. One of the other things that did disappoint me with this game is you won't see 2 of the characters here. They're Skull-clad Ichigo and Kokuto from the 4th Bleach movie. And the real reason I'm disappointed that they put those guys in is because that was additional space they have in the game and for development that they just put into characters that exist pretty much only for the purpose of promoting, the 4th movie. I mean, it's like the Hell Arc or something, I don't know. Long story short, they put that in there to get the word out about the 4th movie. Like anybody, like the people who are playing this game need, just advertisement for a movie. Yeah. Anyway, They could have put other characters in and could have given us more battles. Like, they could have given us the Aaron fight or the Zomari fight, but, yeah. Hopefully, like I said, they'll put out DLC. Hopefully they had some more stuff planned and they have partial stuff that was almost done and they're working on that now. Look, see that? In cooperation with Bleach Movie 4 project. Yeah. What? It's like the opposite of Tron. Anyway. Hopefully that is the end of this. Because I'm running out of things to talk about again. Oh, more programming. Or no, sorry, planning production, how many you know, I really wish, someone, I ought to go read, like, an article on just, like, game dev practices, because I know a little bit about it, but I'm not that familiar. I mean, I guess it's kind of like making a movie with programmers thrown in the mix and you know, like, no action. Well, I guess there are voice actors for a lot of them these days, but yeah, I ought to be more knowledgeable about that. Anyway, here we get to finally see my score. There's the trophy. Unohana, no need to thank me.
I told you it'd be over quick.
It was not over quick. That took forever. Anyway, we got to see the credits. You got to see me get another trophy pointlessly, and you got to see me get all the S ranks. So, I hope everyone enjoyed at least that part of it. I'll probably be back again doing the missions. They hopefully won't take as long. Yeah, I'll probably record them a little differently than I did these. Anyway, until then, enjoy what I've shown you so far.
過ぎてきた日々全部で今の私な